Welcome back to the garage. Here at Guru Crypto Garage, we don't just look at the paint. We drop the engine, pop the hood, and put every token on the dyno to see if it's got real horsepower or just a lot of noise. For today's token teardown, we're going all in on SUI. Who built this machine? SUI was engineered by Mysten Labs, a crew of ex-Meta and DM legends. Evan Cheng is the engine whisperer. Sam Blackshear invented the Move Smart Contract Turbo system. Adeni Abiodun tuned more tech than a dyno shop. Cryptography pros George Dinezis and Kostas Chalkias round out the crew. With 300 million in the tank from a 16Z, Binance, and Coinbase, this isn't your cousin's beater. This is Formula One engineering. Let's talk about the tech under the hood. SUI isn't an EVM copy, it's a Layer 1 custom job. The Move virtual machine means every asset is its own part, with coins, NFTs, and even game items all tracked like they have a unique VIN. Parallel processing is the name of the game. SUI runs like a 6-lane expressway, so thousands of transactions fly through at once. Narwhal and Bullshark consensus sound like cartoon power-ups, but in the garage, they mean finality in under a second and over 125,000 transactions per second in the lab. Security? It's been audited, has bug bounties, and runs on safer move code. Onboarding is a breeze with ZK login and sponsored transactions. Even your grandma could get in and mint a meme coin. What's actually running on SUI? Cetus Protocol is the main DEX, the place for swaps and liquidity. Deepbook is the on-chain order book powering the whole DeFi highway. Navi Protocol is the lending and borrowing hub, where you can park your crypto or take out a loan for your next race. Scallop is doing swaps and yield. Bluemove and Suins handle NFTs and vanity addresses like custom license plates. BTCFI brings Bitcoin into the SUI garage so you can earn yield on your digital muscle car. There are even games and loyalty programs, real projects, real users, real traction. Let's not forget the meme garage. SUI's got coins like Lo-Fi, Blub, Hippo, Squirt, and Memefi, all burning rubber in the lot. Some lost a fender after the Cetus hack, but merch is out, the community is loud, and MemeFi is showing 150 million plus in volume. There are some red flags on the dash. Monthly token unlocks are like a slow gas leak. You always need fresh demand or you're running on fumes. Validators once had to freeze funds after a big hack. Good for safety, but it shows the emergency brake still works. And there's still some FTX baggage. Old tokens could show up and cause a surprise skid. No ride is perfect, but SUI is built for speed, handling, and real action. Let's pull back and set the scene for the big race. If the Layer 1 world was running the Indy 500, who's on the starting line? Solana is the Ferrari SF90. Pure Italian speed, fastest on the straightaway, pulling away from the pack with thousands of transactions per second. Sometimes needs a pit stop, but when she's firing, nobody passes her. SUI is the McLaren 765 LT, fresh on the track, engineered for cornering, parallel execution, and innovation. Handles like a dream and is built to outmaneuver, not just outrun. Aptos is the Porsche 911 Turbo S, smooth, stable, always in control. Not the wildest, but always crossing the finish line with German reliability. Avalanche is the AMG G-Wagon, rugged, unstoppable, not the fastest off the line, but impossible to take off the track. When the weather gets rough, this beast just keeps rolling. SUI's not just in the pack, it's up front, taking the corners, looking for the opening to make its move. It may not have the longest racing history, but it's got the tools and the team to go for the checkered flag. Now let's see how SUI could finish if crypto hits 10 trillion. For the final lap, I'm handing it over to our chart-watching pit boss, Lulu the Pig.
Thanks, John. This is Lulu, ready to break down SUI's total dominance if we're racing for 10 trillion. Cruise control means SUI just keeps its lane and holds around 0.8% of the market. That's 80 billion in cap, about $24 a token. Solid daily driver, holding ground. Nitrous shot is where SUI takes the inside lane and grabs 2% of the whole market. That's 200 billion cap, $30 to $40 a token. That's a jump in dominance, going from a nice car to a true podium contender. Engine knock means SUI slips back to 0.3%. That's 30 billion, $9 a token. Still crossing the finish, just not hoisting the trophy. In the best scenario, SUI could more than double or triple its market dominance. If the builders and community keep showing up, it could blow past the field. If not, it'll finish, but maybe not in style. And you know what Christian says. SUI's got Pikachu-level spark. Put in the work and you shock the world, slack off and you're just getting zapped. If you want more breakdowns like this, hit like, subscribe, and follow. This garage runs on your horsepower. Got a token you want on the rack? Drop it in the comments. We'll call a pig a pig. Unless it's me, then it's a moon pig, and she's already on the podium. Guru Crypto Garage signing off. Buckle up and keep your eye on the track.
Hold your horses, Lulu. We're not done yet. And thank you for that $10 trillion market scenario. You know that's always my favorite lap of the race. But before we roll out, it's time to give SUI the official Guru Crypto Garage scorecard 1 to 10 across the categories that really matter. First up, tech and performance. SUI pulls a 9 out of 10. With its custom move engine and parallel processing, it's running laps around most of the field. If it holds up under max load, it could even push to a perfect score. Second, team and pit crew. Another 9 out of 10. Mysten Labs is packed with ex-meta legends and world-class engineers. These are the folks you want making adjustments in the pits when every second counts. Tokenomics and fuel system? That's a 6.5 out of 10. There's some real horsepower, but those monthly unlocks and big VC allocations are like a slow gas leak. Plenty of fuel, but you need a strong market to keep it moving. Ecosystem and real usage. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. The DeFi, NFTs, gaming pilots, and new apps are all putting miles on the clock, and there's momentum for much more. Community and culture. Solid 8 out of 10. The meme garage is alive, builders are showing up, and there's plenty of energy in the stands. If this crew keeps the wheels turning, they could drive SUI all the way to the podium. So what's the final Guru Dyno score? We're calling it a strong 8 out of 10 overall. This isn't just a pretty ride for the showroom, it's a real contender, built for anyone who wants a project with both muscle and vision. If you want more honest scores, want your favorite token torn down in the garage, or just love the sound of a good dyno run, like subscribe and follow. This is Guru Crypto Garage, signing off until the next teardown. Buckle up and keep your eyes on the road.